Hi family, how's it going? I hope you're fantastic. I had something really funny happen earlier. Oh my gosh, I lost it. Okay, I lost it, family. Um, so I've been neck deep in this situation with this family, these people that have a sex trafficking ring that have the courts all wrapped up in Eastern Michigan. And it's an ongoing thing, and the kids are still stuck there. Can't get them out. And it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts because mainly the main person who, the person whose kids this is, she was sexually abused, like terribly, like sex trafficked as a child. And she only remembers bits and pieces here and there. And she doesn't feel comfortable, and she calls half of it like her intuition, not memories. It's her intuition. But she's told me detailed stories, and her sister sat down and told stories too, and it's like obvious what's going on here. Okay, these women are damaged from years of sexual abuse. And now, well, her sister didn't have children, but now they've taken her kids, her ex and her mom and dad, who were the ones that had her in the sex trafficking ring in the first place, her whole childhood, have teamed up with her ex and taken her kids. Like, in the courts, it's so weird. Like, the courts were forcing her to take these like hardcore shots, like sedative shots, and they locked her in an insane asylum, and they locked her in on this compound in an attic room, and like, she finally escaped there, but she's unable to get her kids off her ex-husband. And her sister has since moved in with her ex-husband and is constantly stalking her and just taunting her. And I'm not sure why. I guess it's this whole thing. Like, she's on the ascension tip too. So she's been they've been trying to sacrifice her whole life. And she's so traumatized by it, she can't even speak up for herself. And it really drives me nuts because I only know what I've seen from the kids and what I've seen in the courts. And it's just, I don't know that even if I did know more, I could do more about it because they're so wrapped tight. And like for instance, my friend's cousin is a speech pathologist. You have to get a doctorate to do that too. And she's also a court mandated reporter. Well, she spoke to those two kids. There's a 4-year-old little girl and a 6-year-old little boy. And the little boy told her that he stuck things in little kids' butts because that's what kids do. That's what people do. And I forget what the little girl said, but she's constantly having problems in her, private area. Like, she's always complaining about her hurting and whatnot. Well, when basically the last time my friend was able to see her children was it was the last time because her cousin was there, and her cousin heard this from her children and had to report it because she's a court mandated reporter. So CPS was called, an investigation was started, and nothing happened from it. Like, nothing at all. The only thing that happened from it is now my friend is not allowed to see her children at all. At all. So these two kids are literally stuck with her ex, her sister, who's in on it. Well, they're both in on it. And they hang out on this compound. It's like some weird compound up north with my friend's parents who are involved in this sex trafficking ring. And some kind of coven. Like, there's some weird coven stuff wrapped up in there too. But I don't really know more than that. But I did want to say, because I am speaking out about things I know of, and this is something that really bothers me. And so I'm sorry, you guys, it's a sick and twisted story, I know. But if there's anybody listening to me that knows what I'm talking about, like, maybe it'll be helpful. Because everybody's too scared to do anything in my friend's circle of people. And even the ones that aren't too scared, it doesn't matter anyway. The courts shoot them down. Like, I went to one court hearing with her, and like her family was trying to intimidate me the whole time, acting like they were gonna like want to fight or something. Like, it was like, seriously. Her sister had to be thrown out of the courtroom because she couldn't keep her mouth shut. And like, my friend was perfectly like composed, and she did such a good job, and she prepared for it. Like, she prepared to give all of her evidence of how she's not allowed to take the kids to the doctor. There's something going on. She's being harassed, stalked, all this stuff. And like, they didn't care. As a matter of fact, like, the judge was actually very rude. And I haven't been back with her. I was trying to show some support, but I haven't been back with her since. Because it's too much for me. I don't know what to do. She can't even tell, she won't even describe the things that she's been through because she's so traumatized. And I can't, the lack of communication in that situation is so far beyond me. I can't involve myself beyond that. So this is the best I can do. I'm gonna pull some cards. I love you guys. Oh yeah, you guys want to hear a funny story? I'm kind of embarrassed, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. So I get this, the reason I just told you that story. So I get this new subscriber. And her name is very similar to my friend's sister's name. So I'm like, okay, I've already seen them stalking me on Facebook and stuff, but I ducked out of Facebook. I'm like done with those people. They don't care what I'm saying anyway. So anyways, I saw someone subscribe to my channel that I thought was her sister, and I made a video telling her off. And then I sent it to Debbie, and Debbie goes to me, she sends me a text back. She goes, "Who's that?" I was like, oh shit. So anyways, new subscriber, if you saw that video, I'm very sorry. I was wrong. But what I realized is I apparently had some pent-up anger there. I should probably let some of that out. So, there we go. But I gotta say, we did have a really good laugh about it. My friend needed it too after court today. She was basically told she'll never see her kids again. And for what, I'm not sure. Like, she doesn't do anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with her. It has to do with her wanting her daughter's vagina not to be violated and her son's butt not to be violated. So the courts are like, no, we're not even going to see this case anymore. They told her that unless the kids end up in the hospital with a serious injury or dead, she will not be seeing them. So. Freedom. Freedom from 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm trying to tell her is it's almost the end. Like, just, it's surrender time. Like, today was judgment day for her. She called judgment on all those people. And now it's time to surrender because there's nothing she can do. And we'll just meet her kids on the other side. And that's all we can do at this point, is just surrender it. It sucks, but that's what time it is. Freedom. Survival. It's about survival right now. Distraction. Can you stop? Oh, never mind. Curiosity. I'm getting confused. I don't know what this is. Witchcraft. I see that. Done in a sacred space. Freedom, survival, distraction, curiosity, inverse play, and then sacred space. I'm going to have to clarify this. If you want freedom, you're going to just have to survive. Create distractions. Remain curious about the magic that's still being performed in your sacred space. What would that be? Your energy field? I don't know. I'm going to get some clarifying cards. I think I'm losing it, family. I'm serious. I'm just fucking discharging. That sounded bad. Misfire? Yeah, misfiring. I'm misfiring. Shizzle. But, to my defense, that sister that I was talking about was... never mind. I'm not going to give up any more information. Let's keep going with this. I want to clarify the sacred space, this witchcraft and magic in a sacred space. Inverse Page of Cups. This has to do with the reptilians. The reptilian sacred space? That's probably what it is. To put burdens on you. Oh, I get it. Okay. So you're trying to survive and be free. Meanwhile, the enemy, the shapeshifters, are trying to create a distraction and make you curious about something that they're talking about. Like whatever interaction they're trying to have with you, they're trying to make you interact. And so that they can somehow infiltrate your sacred space where you are healing and meditating, praying. They want to somehow get into that space. So they are kind of trying to drop little things to make you curious about what the fuck they're doing over there. But really, in all actuality, you just don't give a shit because it really doesn't matter what they're doing at this point. Because they've got towers coming. I don't know if you've started to see your towers coming yet, or if they're already here, but they're coming. That's what they're talking about. They're playing in sacred space. Your energy is sacred space. It's going to create a shocking tower for them. They're trying to take your money. Still. Yep, they want to get more money off of you. Place more burdens on you. You know, generally fuck with your head more. Five of Cups to the Devil. Yeah, they're trying to make you feel depressed and feel like the heat of the devil at your back. Like that's their motives, that's their tactics right now. And I said tactile. I was trying to think of, like in another reading, I said tactile. I was talking about military. And then I thought about it later. It's tactical. I can't think of military words, but anyways. So this is one of their tactics, their maneuvers that they're doing. they think that if they can put fear into you, that they can lower your vibration. Get you feeling all sad, and maybe give them a call and find out what they can do for you. And you know what they're going to do for you. Not a damn thing. Except for, you know, work. Bullshit work. Playing in sacred space. This right here is sacred. I've been telling you that. It's sacred. I'm sacred. It's not your place. Stay out of my energy. Two of Cups. They're trying to make you miss out on your Two of Cups. They want to get you so scared and depressed that you don't see what's right in front of you. So you run and hide from everything. They want you to run from everything so that you miss the gifts that that God's bringing you. Inverted Three of Pentacles. This is the work they're doing. It's spiritual in nature. It's magic. It's forbidden magic. So there's that. Clarify the Two of Cups. Something's being hidden from you when it comes to love. What's the Moon, Spirit? Justice. Justice is being hidden. What justice, Spirit? Somebody chose you in love. Because you're a star. And so are they. What else? Ace of Pentacles. This person wants to give you the world. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. They got a lot of love. They're emotionally mature. They have a lot of feelings for you. And they've got a lot of strength to get themselves out of situations that, such as this one with the devil trying to stop everything. Let me switch decks. My probation officer, he's texted. I only read a little bit of one of them because I really don't care at this time. But he says, you still have to go do your piss tests. Like, why? I don't know. I can't even. Anyways, what's that about, Spirit? Gossip. Something to talk about. Yeah, trying to be deceptive. Cunning. Clever. He thinks it's clever. I don't think it's clever. I think putting people in jail for nothing is fucking dumb. Because God doesn't approve. And whether you believe in God or not, you're about to find out. God is real. You're looking at it. In the flesh. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, this is my duty. This is a contract I signed with God a long time ago to come and bring order to the injustices in the world. And I know you feel like since you've been getting away with it for so long that you'll just be able to continue to keep getting away with it. But God's been watching, and God has actually been hoping that you would turn around and make a wiser decision when you had an earth angel in front of you that you knew was not a threat to anyone. But you didn't. So now you're going to find out what God's all about. And the people you're messing with are going to get reimbursed, reciprocated for all the money you stole from them, for all the BS you put them through. It costs a lot of money. People lose their homes, their families, their whole lives. They're going to be reciprocated for that. And I got to say, it's going to come out of someone's ass. Whoever was making these really poor decisions when it came to trying to help people improve their lives after getting caught up into some trouble, you know, trying to go on the straight and narrow and do everything right, and then you put them in jail. God doesn't like that. Stork, change is coming. Yeah, movement. This isn't happening anymore. It's not happening anymore. God's putting his foot down. You're not going to mess with innocent people anymore. I'm glad God doesn't show me karma, because it would, honestly, it would destroy me to see what's going to happen to you. It would destroy me. The bear. Yeah, I've got protection. It's not just me. I've got all kinds of protection. I even have protection in the government watching your ass. Didn't know that, did you? There's eyes in the sky, buddy. All right, I'm going to get out of this energy. I don't want to talk to him anymore. I love you guys. I wish I had animal cards again. It's been quite a day, family. Well, every day is, I guess. Sorry it turned into another lecture session. These people won't stay off my channel. I have more enemies on my channel than I do people that give a shit about me. Like, a lot more. But I appreciate you guys that come here to support me. I really love you so much. And I hope you're getting some help from these messages, because there's definitely a lot of chaos going on right now, and it's really ticking me off. It just is. I can't help it. I'm trying to breathe through it and stuff. But they won't leave me alone. I can't wait to, like, just get a different phone and a different life and forget all this ever happened. I can't wait. So, anyways, family, I love you. I will be back very soon. You take care.